Happy Thursday. Let's begin with our invocation and then rest will follow. Gently touch your heart, gently touch your crown. Be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown, be aware of the peace and the love, the joy in the heart. Be aware of peace, love, joy in the crown. Be aware of your breath as you inhale and exhale. As we are being aware of our breath, our breathing, try to be aware of the life that flows through it. And try if you can feel it. Let's pray together to the great Supreme Being, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokuk Sui, to Lord Mahagurji Meling, to Lord Melchizedek, to Lord Christ, to Lord Buddha, Buddha Konyan, to the solar angel, to the spiritual central sun, to all the spiritual teachers, to all the great ones, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the nature beings, the beings of light, love, power, the beings of technology, connectivity, the beings of love, wisdom, discernment, the beings of light present in our rooms right now, and all the beings of resources. Because of all of those, we are here. We are very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. Thank you so much. Special thank you to the beings associated with the Triangles Blessing team, beings taking care of every Archangel meditation session, the beings who are specifically there for today's session. We're very humbly grateful for your contribution, for your inspiration, for your motivation, for your blessings at all levels, with deep gratitude, deep respect, and lots of love. We thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Open your eyes. Okay, so before we go ahead with today, there are certain information because many of us are reaching the team. So some ground understanding to make everything very clear related to the upcoming Battling Dark Forces book study session. One is that this is open for all. So the only requirement is your willingness to know what is written in the book. So all those who are asking if there is any eligibility, it says not. The only eligibility is that you should want to read it, no? You should want to know. Otherwise, it's no point wasting your precious time. So if you really are interested, that's the only eligibility. The physical eligibility is that you need to have a book. So there are some who just said that we don't want to read the book. We will just listen to what Kim will be reading. Thank you for your, uh, I don't know what to say. Thank you for that feeling towards me. But the book needs to be bought. The reason is, if we don't buy the book, it is equal to piracy, no? What is the difference uh, between me, Triangle's team, doing this book reading session for you, and what is the difference of the people who just uh, take out the PDF of books and post it online, or camcord record the movies and then they just post it online? So not to commit the vice of stealing, you need to have a book so that the due remuneration go to the author, his organization, his work. So you can reach the team, because if I see, if we order online, the books are printed in US. So the shipping cost and everything is too much more. So if you see on Amazon, I think 8,000 or something. So what we are doing is, the team is taking bulk order, reaching to the authorized publisher. So there is Torkum Saraydarian, that's the author name. They have an online website with tsg.org. So if you go, you see the book cost is not too much. It is somewhere around $20, under $20. But when they ship that $20 book here, that makes a lot of additional shipping charges. So in that website, they also have their authorized publishers. So, for example, in India, there are two, three who have the direct tie-up. So for them, from them, when we buy, the book cost reduces. So for now, when we are ordering in bulk, for India, I think within 2,000 rupees, the book will reach your doorstep. And all those who are not in India, the team is also asking the person from whom we are buying the books for everyone, if they can also ship them externally. So I think the person will most likely ship through India Post, because that is the cheapest, but again it takes some time. So you can reach Jaideep, and he is taking care. Now the idea is, all of you who are interested in going through it, and you think that once the sessions are already on, then I will, it won't work, because the book will take around 20 to 25 days from US to reach your place. And that is the only reason why we are asking people to book first. Now, what is booking? Some people will say, oh no, I do not want to spend 2,000 right now. I will spend only later. It's okay. At least just tell that you are going to, so that the book is ordered for you and it reaches you. If you can just pay 500,000 just to confirm that I'm going to take. It's like whatever suits you, just do it, but only asking and showing that I'm interested and not confirming, the book will not be ordered. And the live sessions are free, and the live sessions can only be attended by those who have at least uh, who have the book, who has the book. If you have ordered, it is still 2 3 days in coming, that is fine, but you need to have the book. uh, that's how it is. So what else? Yeah, so please, whosoever wants, please just order the book. You don't need to buy from our team. If you can buy by yourself, it's okay. Just say that you have the book, and then you can be added. So that's pretty much it. So there are some of you who had the question like, I have done psychic self-defense course. Do I still need this book? Or is this book going to add something? So that answer is that in psychic self-defense, there are some very minimum techniques shared. This book talks about entirety of how the dark forces work. So today, one of my very beautiful friend asked me a question, and then my eye went on the backside of the book, where the author himself has said something. So I'm just reading it. So first is, this book is a metaphysical, a self-development book. So what is metaphysical? That's related to metaphysics. And what is metaphysics? It is referring to an idea, doctrine, or posited reality outside of human sense perception. So, meaning to say, it gives those kind of information which generally, commonly, we are not aware of, in simple words. It is for self development. Why? Because when we know how these dark energies, which very parallelly exist, when they how they interfere our day-to-day life, and how they create conflicts between our relationships, our workplace, and if ever you are the one who has that light worker aspect in you, how they make sure that you just don't become brighter in your spiritual way. So it's like, the best way is, I think this is also the first statement that is written on the first page when before the book starts, the preface, and that is, learn the methods of the enemies. So if you really have to win, you can only win when you know. So I'm just reading the ending part. It just tells about the book. Winning the battle against evil. Life is often a battle. We are bombarded daily by forces inside and outside ourselves, which lead us away from health, happiness, and personal well-being. That's true, right? Inside there are conflicts, and sometimes outside there are conflicts and situations which always make us away. So the health goes for a toss, happiness goes for a toss, finances goes for a toss, relationship goes for a toss. So this book describes for you who the dark forces are, where they come from, what purpose they serve. Most importantly, it shows us how we can gain victory over these forces and become true servers of light. Then author has also mentioned that you will learn some points they are mentioned. One is how the dark forces use alcohol and drugs to work their evil. And he will not just stay with alcohol and drugs. He'll just say so many other ways how these dark forces, they just work their evil in us, in our life. How to shield and protect yourself from dark attacks. So you will be given those techniques and knowledge and information where you can protect yourself. And you can very well, once you have the book, you can share it with your family members, with your loved ones, with your friends. What you learn, you can share it to them, right? You can just say it. And it's no problem if I have the book, if my friend says, Kim, can I borrow? I'll say, of course you can borrow. And if she is borrowing the book, if she is reading, she can go through the recordings. Does that make it okay? So if some of your friends says, I don't have 2000 to spare for a book, but I'm interested. You said, okay, you and me will share it. Is that okay, right? It's a very practical approach that we don't, if there are five people in the family, we don't need five books in the family. One book. It's so just take it in a very human way. So the book also, like we will also learn how to discriminate between good and evil, how to distinguish between inner and outer attacks. So it is just few things that the author has mentioned. This book will open your eyes to both the seen and unseen worlds. With clarity of mind and emotions, you will finally learn how to be free from manipulation and exploitation. And related to the author, here what is mentioned is that Torkum Saraydarian was a prolific author and a tireless teacher. In his lifetime, he published over 60 books, gave thousands of lectures, and traveled the world, presenting the practical application of the ageless wisdom. Although this book was published posthumously, his vision will live for many, many years through lives he touched. And all those who say, I think I really need to connect with the author before going through, so go on the YouTube. There is the TSG Foundation. Um, they have their own channel. So sometimes they have shared some of the lectures of Torkom. So if you will Google and do some research, you will be able to do certain very simple meditations that he has. In fact, you will see him live speaking also. I am very grateful to the technology who has made it very easy to just access. So I think that is it. I'll just quickly repeat, there is no eligibility per se. You just need to be willing to go through this book. You need to buy the book so that we give due remuneration to the author. And you can share the book with your loved ones. So you don't need to buy multiple of them in the same family, friends. And you need to buy the book now because it will take almost around 20 to 25 days or a month for it to reach you. So we will be, once the first lot has been already booked, I think around 50, 60 books have already placed order. So once those book reached the publisher, the distributor in India, we will announce the date so that we will start. So whosoever will think time later to decide, you will be able to go through the recordings. Oh, 100 books already ordered. Thank you. So 100, once they are already there in India, so 100 of us who have already placed, we will start our book reading. We will not wait for the next 100. So they will be able to join the session later once they have the book. So if you are interested, please book it now. Yeah. Am I missing anything? I don't know. That is pretty much it. So that's it. So before we go for today's meditation, there is something else I have to share. It's very serious talks I have done. I'm not known for too long serious talks in my life. Yesterday I watched the movie Inside Out. So all those who is not aware, Inside Out is an animated movie where it is it is made from an aspect that there is a girl, a little girl, and in her brain there is a who is there, there is like a CPU, there is a whole department where there are different emotions who rules the brain of that, who rules that person. So it's amazing. Oh yes, one information is we are planning to conduct the book reading session Monday to Friday in the morning 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. And the idea is that in that time, generally, even if you are cooking, if you have the book, you can use it as an audio session. You can just listen, and then later or before you can read and you can connect. So it will be Monday to Friday. Why? Because Saturday, Sunday, I'm sure people will want to wake up late. I would want to wake up late. So we'll do it Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And once the book reaches to the distributor in India, we will just we'll finalize and confirm the date when we are starting. So coming back to this movie, so in this movie, initially the part one has where there are very basic emotions. So all of us who know about the inner child, or let's say when we think about ourselves as a child, we have very simple, straightforward emotions, right? Like we have sadness, we have joy, we have fear, and then like very simple, no complication. So Inside Out 2 that I watched yesterday, yes, if there is a Kindle edition, you can buy. We don't have Kindle edition available anymore, anyways. So if when I watched yesterday, it was like the same child has grown and the puberty has hit. So meaning to say that the child has been a teenager inside out, and then the complex emotions like anxiety and embarrassment and those kind. There were two, I think, boredom, something like that. The three, four emotions entered itself. So the way they were expressing is so beautiful and it is so practically applicable that once the anxiety seeped in, the way anxiety work of a mind filled with anxiety is always like if, but, what if, what if I do this, then what will happen? If I do this, this will happen. It is like the understanding was we can see that once anxiety is ruling us, we are always in the future. We are just always in what if, what if, what if. And the system just crashed. There was a situation when it just froze and everything were just going on. And then the beauty was that when joy is the one who is the leader, the joy allows every emotion to take a control one time or the other, but just like salt, just like spices, we need a little bit of every emotion. It serves certain purpose. But once the emotion like anger rules or anxiety rules, it just collapses our life, our system completely. So it's an interesting movie and a very wonderful one. I highly recommend to go through it. They also showed when anxiety came in, it just make all the core feelings, it just put it inside a bottle and send it into a dark space. And then one of the emotion inside, I think it was envy or fear. Fear was the one which was saying, oh, so this is what is known as suppressed emotions, that you bottle them, you put those emotions and then you don't let them come in. So it was very interesting to see how the suppressed emotions are, and how at different phases of our life, even anger can help. So there was a moment when they were like just thrown up outside, they could have crashed, and the fear just suddenly opened the parachute. And then we say, oh, fear, you saved us. He said, of course. So it's like every emotion can serve at one or the other moment. And it's a good, smart idea if joy is the one that takes, major part of controlling. Anyways, with having joy in us, let's do our meditation. And recordings of the book can be, yes, the recordings will be there. For that, the people will have to register. So you can contact Jaideep. I think he's just working out all the possible ways to make it uh, a harmonious and a successful project, service project for us. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Just close our eyes and we'll do the meditation together. Just place your hand in front of your heart, facing outwards. We'll chant Om thrice. Om. 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 The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. So be it. So be it. So be it. Om. 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 We'll chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum and share the blessings. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all 8 directions, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Mailing, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, with wisdom and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from all unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you so much, Lord God, for kindly blessing all the angelic beings, all the spiritual teachers, all the great ones, all the holy gurus, masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Thank you so much for blessing the hierarchy of angels. To the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, thank you for blessing the beings of light, love, power, the beings of light present in our rooms, all the invisible helpers, nature beings who are constantly working and uplifting us, in helping in the evolution and manifesting the divine plan, be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. In God's name, so it is. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still, be aware, be super receptive, super conductive. Receive joyfully and share generously the blessings that are flowing through your system. May every person, every being be blessed without any exception. To the great Supreme Being, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, to all the spiritual teachers, to all the great ones, to the beings of light, love, power, the solar angels, spiritual sun, central sun, Lord Buddha, Buddha Kuan Yin, Lord Melchizedek, Lord Christ, the beings of light, love, power, the beings of resources, connectivity, technology, the beings of light present in our rooms, all the nature beings, all the invisible helpers, all the beings of resources, our guardian angels, the angel assigned to the Triangles Lesson team, taking care of today's session, every Archangel meditation session, and all the other helping beings around. We're very grateful for your presence, for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep, deep respect, and lots of love, we thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being there. There is one question, that is how other person know about the book who are not part of the session. So the team is actually, we share this recordings on YouTube and in the Facebook group, the Triangles Live. And also the team is sharing, the reels and the small Snapchats again on Facebook, I think on Insta also. Oh, yeah, on Insta also. So you can share with the others. You can share today's link when shared. You can share that. The I think the Triangles team is also sharing the written message with the poster. So you can share that as well. Just to just to let people know and let them decide. So a humble request not to push anyone. It's not time for everyone. So if you feel like I feel excited, I just share. But then just share and let them decide for themselves. Don't go ahead like, it's very fine line where we just from sharing we just end up being advising. And then we start feeling bad that you're not listening and following my advice. So let their light inside take the call and let their inner warrior fight the darkness around, which will stop many of us from joining or reading the book. Nupur, I see your hand raised. Can you please share? You have a question.
Hi, Kim. I was just asking the name of the movie. So I raised. So I'm keeping it low.
Inside Out.
Yeah,
Inside.
yeah. Someone has told me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
Thank you so much. YouTube link, I will upload in the YouTube and then it will be shared. I'll ask Jaideep to just share that today's recording link on the YouTube also in the group. The channel, my channel where I post every time is Heal Yourself with Kim. Let me just see if I can pull something. Like I made a small video related to speaking about the author. So I'm sharing that link for now. Maybe that will help everyone go through. Like it will lead you to the link, like to the channel where you can see another recording. So thank you so much again for your willingness for to be here, and thank you for letting me share my joy with everyone. So thank you so much. Lots of love, and we'll see you next Thursday. Yes, Ranu, you also have a question. You're on. You have to unmute.
I just wanted to share you one thing. My son is 9 years old and he believes in Archangel meditation a lot. And today he was down with throat infection and I was doing session. So he came and he sit and he charged his bottle water. And after his sipping, and he just came to me and he said, my throat is absolutely fit and fine, ma'am.
Wow,
And
wow. Thank you so much for believing. And see, you healed yourself. Yeah, you healed your throat by yourself because you were the one who charged the people. Archangel did. The archangel, they can help only those who give them and ask them to help. So the credit goes to you. Thank you for sharing so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. It fills the heart. My daughter is also like that because she has seen, so she does that. And she also asks, like, I have to ask her that you're very young. I understand the need to help others. So I ask that for now, just only pray for others, but then don't go into too much technicality. But I know my daughter is like that too. She prays and then she would just do, and then she would sometimes chant and she would just, share the blessings. And I've seen one time she said in the school bus, she was telling somebody was getting headache, and she was talking about chanting Om, and then how it can just heal the many some I think foreigner kid. So I know how it feels. We are blessed to have such amazing kids, right? So thank you for choosing us. Thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love, and we will see you next Thursday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.